go from one thing to the other. And they think this is searching.
Mm-hmm. Searching. Yes.
Searching, asking, but they get caught trapped in each one of them.
Yes.
And by the end of it, they have nothing but ashes. So it is becoming more and more difficult for human beings to be serious, to listen, to see what they are, not what they should be.
No, what is the
what
case.
Is.
Exactly.
And that means you please do listen for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
In this conversation, you are listening because you are interested in it. You want to find out. But the vast majority of people, they say, for God's sake, leave me alone. I have my little house, my wife, my car, my yacht, or whatever it is. For God's sake, don't change anything as long as I live.
You know, going back to what I do know something about, namely the Academy, because I'm situated there in terms of day-to-day activity. I've often remarked to myself in attending conferences where papers are read that nobody's listening. It's one long monologue. And after a while you get the feeling that it really is a shocking waste of time.
Yes.
And then even to sit down and have coffee, the discussion, say, between classes usually runs on the basis of babble. We're just talking about things that we're not genuinely interested in order to fill up space. This, however, is far more serious a matter than simply a description of what's going on.
It's a matter of, I feel, it's a matter of life and death.
Exactly.
If the house is burning, I've got to do something.
Right.
It isn't, I'm going to discuss who burnt the house.
No. No.
What color his hair was, whether it's black or white or purple. I want to put that fire out.
Yes. Or
and
if such and such had not happened, the house would not be burned.
I mean, that's all.
Right. I know.
And I feel it's so urgent. Because I see it in India, I see in Europe and America, everywhere I go to, this sense of slackness, sense of, despair and sense of hopeless activity that's going on. So to come back to what we were saying, relationship is the highest importance. When in that relationship there is conflict, we produce a society which will further that conflict. Through education, through national sovereignties, through all the rest of it that's going on in the world. So a serious man, serious in the sense who is really concerned, committed, must give his total attention to this question of relationship, freedom and knowledge.
If I've heard you correctly, and I don't mean by that words that have passed between us, but if I have truly heard you, I've heard something very terrifying. That this disorder that in part we have described has a built-in necessity in it. As long as it persists, it can never change. It can never change.
Obviously.
Any modification of it is
further disorder.
Is more of the same.
Yeah, more of the same.
More of the same. I have the feeling, and I hope I've understood you correctly, that there's a relationship between the starkness of this necessity and the fact that there cannot be a gradual progress, or as a philosopher would put it, something like essential progress. But nevertheless, there is some demonic progress that takes place within this disorder. That is not so much a progress as it is a proliferation
Yes.
of the same.
Yes.
And necessarily so.
Quite.
Isn't that what you've been saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Necessarily so.
You know, that word progress, I was told the other day, meant entering into enemy's country fully armed.
Really? Oh, progress is entering into an enemy's
Country fully armed.
fully armed. Dear me.
Sir, this is what's happening.
Well, I know. Next time we converse, the next time, I would like very much, if you'd be good enough, to pursue precisely what we have just come to,
Yes.
namely this necessity, and the necessity that produced that statement.
Yes, quite.
Right.